This is the video tutorial for the Happy Days Belinda basket, and this is how we make it. You will need 2 contrasting fabrics. I'm using 100% cotton for mine, some cotton woven interfacing, ribbon or buttons depending on the finish you want. A heat erasable pen is really useful, and so is a ruler. We'll start by making the strap. Add a small strip of interfacing on one side of your strap. Fold over 1 centimetres and press. And then fold pretty side to pretty side in half. Line all the sides and edges up and then add some clips all the way along. Now I'm going to take it over the sewing machine using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Sew along the bottom and then all along this long edge and stop. Do not sew along here. I've sewn all along, and now I'm going to use my tube turner to turn it the right way out. I've turned it the right way out and pressed it. The last step for our strap is to sew along the open end, fairly close to the edge. We're now working on the main outer of the basket. Place 2 of your fabric circles right sides together. Use opposite colours. Then add some clips all the way around. I've added my clips and now I'm going to take it over the sewing machine and, using a 1/4 inch seam allowance, carefully sew all the way around. We will not be leaving any gaps. All the way around. Take your time, especially going around some of these curves if you're not used to it. I've sewn all the way around and I've repeated for the other pair. We've now got to find the centre, and to find the centre, simply fold in half and crease, and do the same for this side and crease. Draw a line across. I've used my heat erasable pen and I've drawn a line, and it's about 6 centimetres where I'm going to cut it, and that's what I'm going to do next. Just cut on the one side, and to do that, pull your fabric away from the other piece and then carefully get your scissors and cut across both sides. As you can see, I've only cut through the one layer of fabric, and now I'm going to carefully turn it the right way out by pulling it through this hole. I've turned it the right way out. We've now got to repeat the whole process for the other pair, but this time we'll draw the cross on the plain yellow side, and I'm going to cut just the yellow. I've cut it as I did before, making sure I've only cut through the one layer of fabric, and now I'm going to turn it the right way out through that gap. I've turned them both the right way out and I've pressed them. Don't worry that this is still cut here, because it will all be hidden when we finish it off. The next bit of sewing is to top stitch carefully all the way around. You could use your fancy stitch if you wish. So take it over the sewing machine, about 1/4 inch seam allowance, sew all the way around this one and all the way around this one. We're now going to join them both together. I'm now going to mark my sewing lines, and I'll be marking the sewing lines on the piece that doesn't have the cutout as this one does. So it's the one without the cutouts. And to find the centre, once again, we fold in half and crease. Might be best done on your ironing board. Fold it again and crease. And then take your ruler and carefully follow the crease lines. Draw a line all the way down and then all the way across. I've drawn my lines down and across, and now I'm going to place this one on top, and this will cover up the gaps we made. Then add a few clips all the way around to hold everything in place. I've added my clips and I've made sure that as I sew along this line I won't be hitting the clips, and that's what I'm going to be doing next. So all along this line and then all along this line. I've sewn all along this line and along this line, and now we're going to start making the little pockets. And to make the little pockets, bring the top layer together, make sure it all joins up nicely, and then add a clip. From this end I've measured 2 centimetres along the sewing line and made a mark. I'm now going to hand sew the 2 sides together at this point. I've hand sewn these 2 together, and I'm going to move on to the next one. Exactly the same, bring them together, line the tops up, add a clip, and then measure 2 centimetres from this edge and make a mark and hand sew it. That's 2 sides completed, and I'm going to repeat exactly the same for the other 2. That's all 4 corners sewn. To add the strap needs to be in the centre. Then measure down 2 centimetres and add a couple of clips. Attach the handle using a button. That's my handle attached, and now I'm going to repeat the whole process for the other side. And that's our Belinda basket all ready for its treats. I've added my Easter eggs, and I've also added pretty ribbon bows to each of the handles.